Coming up tonight, find out why the WCS America Round of 8 may very well be called the GSL Round of 8. We will take a closer look at the World of Tanks Grand Finals, and Susie checks in from the GSL Grand Finals. All this and much more on tonight's ESGN News. Welcome all from Studio One in Babelsberg, Germany. I am Jason J. Atkins, here to bring you another day of all the latest esports news and comings and goings, of course. So today is April the 7th, and on this day in esports history, the ESL Instant Challenger for CS kicked off as a new concept of the Electronic Sports League with the slogan, "Experience esports the fastest way." It enabled players to find a suitable opponent to play immediately in the simplest possible way. Early this weekend, the International 2014 event tickets went on sale. After only 1 hour, it was sold out, 10,000 tickets in total. This year, the event will take place in the Key Arena in Seattle. Answers regarding whether or not there will be a second wave of tickets remain unclear. Key Arena have been contacted but were unable to confirm. The tickets are currently being sold on eBay for upwards of $500 for a general admission ticket. General admission tickets originally went on sale for $99, along with floor seats at $199 and the VIP tickets at $499. Well, over the weekend, the American division of MLG TKO concluded. The two American teams, Evil Geniuses and Team Liquid, battled for glory in a best-of-5 Grand Final series. EG defeated Team Liquid 3-1 in an extended series that began with a one-game advantage, obviously from the stage of 3.
That Ember Spirit going in, Roar as well on Demon, and Demon Shadowgrave will protect him. He's got 4 seconds until he can get the sleep off. The BKB oldie from Enigma is holding Koifa, and now in comes TC. Overgrowth to go, but the Flat can do some serious work here for TC. He can't kill off Mason. He needs him down, but it's just the Aegis of the Immortal that's lost. Mason will pick up a triple kill, and then through the power. So again, okay, really bad time to fight. Koifa's going to be pulled back, and already Mason, well, the Dragon Tail stun will go, and the BKB comes up once. A good call down through the rear, but Zai's BKB is protecting him nicely, and now Demon, he left the ulti, and the Black Hole's going to be completely wasted because the BKB wore off. Now Koifa underneath the tower, Mason will finish the job there. Bulba's trying to hold RTZ in position with the double H, does a decent amount of damage, and again TC, the flat can tries to go, but it's just too much. GG is going to end really, really badly. Now Bulba's going to try and DD here. Problem is, mischance, but now he's got this back again. And Universe, well, there's a mana burn available. Bulba needs to hit him at least one more time here, and now with the mana burn, one extra attack, mischance to back up again, and Bulba's gonna die here to the tower.
They're gonna kill it. Like, Liquid can't even get there.
Bulba.
Oh, here we go.
They got the stun on Universe, and then the follow-up. Now, what was stolen? It was actually the Spike Carapace stolen right now. Universe, low on life, picking up drag back with the telekinesis. Universe finally does go down. Mason as well, not looking too healthy. These Familiars working overtime. And Arteezy, he's actually isolated for the moment because of his BKB. It'll wear off, and Bulba goes for the stun. Who do they bring down first? They bring down the Crystal Maiden and just move through the Rubik. Arrow comes back in again and evades the hit on Demon, but Arteezy is now going to go down too. They've burned through the Aegis. Familiars, no drop down, but Riptide with 3 illusions around. Look for the burst damage. Arteezy, Wolf Summon, but he's controlled. He's not moving a single iota. If they only lose way 2, that's fine for Liquid. And the Familiars are going to drop down. Bulba! Huge force stun, and then the fisting goes in on EG. There's more support. Bulba, he's actually escaping from this one. Well, Universe, he's going to go down as well. TC picks up a double kill. Arteezy is really hitting hard, but he's about to lose his BKB, and there's your chains. Triple kill comes in for TC. Wolves out the other way, and they found Koifa. Koifa throws off the ulti. He was really worried about that side device, but it's still on cooldown for another 17 seconds. The arrow comes in, and it only hits on the Naga illusion. That was the arrow stolen there by the Rubik. And now Dream Call also wafted. They're going to back up Bulba. Only one on the stun though. He hit the puck, and that's a major one. Phase shifted out. The Hex is still going to be there for Mason. No, 1 second. Now the Ravage will pop. Mason's still alive through all of this. Finally goes down up the river, but Zai gets a good ulti up until he gets stunned up. And now TC, well, he just battles it up. He goes all sparkle, sparkle, disco, disco on the PPD. Triple kill for TC. Fighting in the middle. Universe on the way out, but Koifu will turn around and pick up the gem, get rid of the walls, and they'll finish up Roshan. Wonderful jump in the start. Familiar damage is going to be enough, and maybe now EG, they got a little bit too overconfident, but Universe in for the Ravage. And now there's 3 heroes still on the sidelines, but Naga is up. Way too so low on life. Song of the Siren almost had to be used. Mirana is alive, but the tier 4 towers are gone. EG, there's just Song of the Siren, but Arteezy in the BKB. Nothing can stop him. The arrow's flown astray, so Universe not being touched. Arteezy, he's going to finish the job. They man mode it down. Nothing will stop the rampage of EG.
So an interesting tidbit of information about Game 1. Fluff and Stuff, as we reported last week, who was recently removed from Team Liquid's roster, he stood in for Team Liquid as Way Too Sexy had some connection problems. Well, this weekend, tanks rolled out in Warsaw. We were able to witness one of the biggest esports events of the year. 14 of the best teams worldwide have been invited by Wargaming to participate in the grand finals. Tomorrow, we will deliver you the full coverage of the entire event. But for today, let's take a quick look at the finals. Russia versus the Ukraine, Virtus.pro versus Na'Vi. Before they played against each other in the grand finals, they met in the winners bracket. Virtus.pro managed to dig deep, beating Na'Vi 3-2. They most definitely wanted revenge, of course. Defeating the Red Rush Unity in the losers bracket final, they were hungry for more. Na'Vi took the first map, of course, with superior play and leveled the playing field. Since Virtus.pro obviously started from the upper bracket, they had the one map advantage. The next 3 rounds were tense and ended in a draw. Though they were exceptionally close on map 2, for example, the surviving 5 members of Virtus.pro overran Na'Vi, but Strike managed to survive long enough for the time to run out. It all came down to the last deciding map.
Yeah, here we go. This might be the final push. It is Kusok who's down. We've got 3 players now standing for Virtus.pro. They are all within that cap circle. Whether or not they stay is a different matter. But 42 seconds. The clock is ticking. And now we'll see Na'Vi come back in. They need to find these shots. They need to stop that cap. And here comes the push. Inspire on the side. Deluxe, Power Slide, and Levshar all standing. Kirill does receive some damage. But look at this. They're pincered in. Breakneck receives another shell. He's in trouble. He's going low. 1-3-8. Na'Vi are getting so close here. They're 2 tanks away from the victory. Just Cause a Delight. They must stay alive. They must turn this around. Inspired, challenged by Delight. Just Cause to Power Slide. The struggle begins. Each shell as vital as the next. Inspire! He takes it down. Kirill is most away. Na'Vi have done it. They've reclaimed the crown. They've shown exactly why they are at the top of this scene. And what a way to do it.
So intense final moments. Congratulations to Na'Vi for winning the shiny trophy. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth coverage of the grand finals. When we return, we will begin with the weekend madness that is called StarCraft 2. We will wrap up on the LCS, EU and North America, and we will also take a look back at the finals of last weekend's GPL. ESGN News shall be right back. Welcome back to the desk. Time now to take a look back at the weekend StarCraft 2 matches. WCS American Round of 16 took place in Cologne this week. Group A and Group B started on Saturday, featuring players like Oz, Hyun, Puck, Huck, Revival and Alicia. Here are some of the highlights of Saturday's matches.
Okay, you want to do this again? Let's do it. And the Dark Templar were great for defending the last time, but I feel like they've been given too big of a task to clear all this out. That third base for Puck can't last much longer. And at what point? Puck doesn't have a mothership board with this army. He cannot recall. He's just got to either walk all the way home to that third or push across the map.
It was definitely a little sloppy from Ian, who had 7 overseers, to not have a single overseer with that army. But at the same time, when there are roaches and lynx all over your 3 bases and you lost your third base already, often you're in a lot of trouble as a Protoss player. He actually might be able to save this third base. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to save it. Ian will make it to the round of 8 as well. GG is called, and Ian wins the deciding series 2-0.
Solid play by him. I think adjusted very well based on the results of the first series. Played damn well. He's going to make his way into the round of 8. Puck, well, played very well in his games today, but sometimes not Not enough,
Here
man.
comes Alicia into the natural. Immortal breaking 30 kills as the rest of the drones come in. These roaches, there's just, I don't think there's enough. He's barely pushing this back. I think he actually finally get that Immortal.
He did get the
so
Immortal.
now it's just gateway units. It's one of those situations where it's the army composition that's not as much, but he's done, I think, too much damage with an Immortal back home. A follow-up push when he only has 19 drones to 41 probes. What else can he really do here? Alicia might have done it.
This one is all over, but the crying. Alicia will secure his spot to the WCS America round of 8. Maybe not now. Maybe these roaches will be good enough to hang in there a little longer, but we already saw it home. Immortals were still being produced. Cute micro there as well. Both players showing off some fancy tricks, but with only 19 drones, only having 2 hatcheries as well, I feel that the next wave is going to hit even harder than the first one.
Well, those were some badass games, even if I do say so myself. Congratulations to Oz and Hyun, who qualified in Group A, as well as Alicia and Revival, who managed to scrape through in Group B. WCS time now. Saturday's games were exciting, but don't worry because Sunday's matches were equally as amazing. Check out some of the highlights right now.
Here is going to fall, and will Arthur, for the first time in his career, make it to the round of 8 of a massive tournament? Because that is, of course, what WCS America is. So much money on the line, a lot of WCS points on the line, and you would almost say this can't go wrong. With so many force fields, with the time warp, and with Colossus against Hydralisk, Johan, I think the writing is on the wall for this one. Force fields will go down, Guardian Shield being popped. Tootming is trying to find somehow, some way, and a favorable engagement, but it's just not going to happen. There is too much DPS in this Protoss ball. Arthur is still up 30 supply. Spire, he's trying to reproduce it. Of course, he lost the layer in the main base, which is, you know, the most important thing that made it so hard for Tootming, that even if he had resources to maybe produce some Corruptors, he had no access to the Spire for the longest time. And GG is called, and Arthur will make it to WCS America round of 8.
And as Bomber pushes across the map, the only thing that's really nice for him is this air advantage. But, you know, there's a pulse advantage. These Banshees are hitting both of Bomber's bases at the same exact time. And this is why I was saying, when you push out like this in the early game, in Terran versus Terran, against an opponent like him, and he's pulling all his SCVs.
It's time. Let's go. Let's go, Bomber.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You know, he's got a Raven with those Vikings, so theoretically he'll, but this is exactly what I was saying. What kind of player, you're playing against Bolt, do you really think he's not going to have siege tanks back home to defend against this? Really?
There you go, GG.
Really? Wow.
I wasn't expecting, like, I was talking about the 2 siege tank push before, and, you know, it being
Bolt's face.
He's like, all right, okay, then I guess I'll take that win.
Tasia, Arthur, Bomber and Pol all qualified from Groups C and D. Congratulations to the 4 of them. WCS Europe and America both continue on the 10th of April at 8 PM CEST and 11 PM CST via twitch.tv/WCS_Europe and twitch.tv/WCS_America. Well, our career correspondent, Susie Kim, attended the GSL Code S Season 1 Grand Finals between Zest and Seoul and the GOM Studios last week. After having talked to both players on our Thursday edition of ESGN News, we'll now share the full story on the GSL matches. Take it away, Susie.
Hype is real. Here we are finally at the GSL Finals. We have Zest versus Sue. We have a Protoss versus a Zerg. We have SK versus KT in the Telecom Wars once again. Now, this place is packed. This studio here, the GOM TV Studios, has so many more people in here than I have ever seen it before. It is going to be an amazing matchup, and I am super excited. So you guys just tune in and hold on to your seats. We will have to see who wins it out to the end. Cool. So how long have you been here to get a spot in the studio?
We've been here since about 11 this morning.
Okay.
And I thought we were early, and we're sitting in the back right now, so actually standing.
Who are you here to cheer for?
I'm here for Sue, just because Zerg all the way.
I gotcha. You're sick of the Protoss reign. Is that what it is? Yeah. So who are you cheering for today then?
주성 선수야. 물론 다 좋긴 하지만요. 프로토스가 좀 요즘 강세다 보니까.
Now, between me and all of these fans here, we can safely say that this was one of GSL's amazing series where it went back and forth between Zest and Sue. To the wire, we weren't even sure who was going to win, but Zest, in the end, takes it all on that Royal Road. He went from qualifiers all the way to the finals, and he did not seem to lose confidence one bit. Now, here we are at the end of the GSL Hot 6 Code S Finals, and I am super excited to see what is in store for next season. Okay, congratulations on your win. How do you feel after winning this Code S Season 1?
되게 저번에 우승 무조건 할 수 있다고 되게 자신 있게 말했었는데 어윤수 선수가 솔직히 제가 잘한다고 생각하기 때문에 좀 이겨도 힘든 경기를 펼칠 걸 예상은 했는데 실제로 이렇게 힘들게 이겨서 더욱 뿌듯한 것 같고 보람된 것 같아서 꼭 다음 시즌에도 우승하고 싶어요.
Do you have anything that you would like to say then to your fans abroad?
이렇게 국내 리그에서 우승했으니까 이제 해외 리그에서도 자주 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데 꼭 그때 빨리 찾아가서 좋은 모습 보여드릴 테니까 기다려주세요. 네.
That's great. Thanks, Susie, for that insightful report. Follow her at Little Susie on Twitter. Before we went to the break, we mentioned a recap of the GPL finals. Let's take a taste of some of the League of Legends action that was going on this weekend. On Saturday, the semi-finals of the Garena Premier League took place. AHQ eSports Club defeated the Saigon Jokers 3-1. The second semi-final was battled out by two Azubu teams, Snipers and Assassins. Despite the Assassins being favoured, as they did not lose a single match in the group stage, it all came down to a fifth match of blind pick. Both teams picked Twitch as their ADC, but after 30 minutes of intense fighting, the Snipers took down the Assassins, while the Assassins managed to take third place against AHQ. Snipers defeated the Jokers 3-1. The first game was very intense. Let's see the action right now.
Now TPA does have vision of AHQ coming in. They want the fight.
Yeah, it's a good 4v4. Green Tea just gets instantly deleted from the map. First blood going to BB. From the Azubu type Assassins, they want to do as much damage as possible.
No.
Westo gets caught by the Dark Binding, but great death sentence into the box here. Transporting right under the AHQ turret, and now Garda Devil wants to give chase. We do see the Sonic Wave landing. The Zap will miss, however.
Oh my goodness,
and then we have the jump away from that, but the isolation damage and the kickback. Will he die to the poison ticks? He is still alive. Archie wants to get a kill. He gets the shutdown onto Naz. Now Garda Devil and Green Tea needs to run away. Archie jumping in, getting a lot of isolation damage. Whoa, I was about to say one more spear will pick that one up, but a Tormentor 12 from Jay. Kondo, they will go in, and the box from Green Tea, but BB will actually get the spray and pray from the backlines. He's just dealing so much damage. Now Archie actually gets the double kill. Westo wants to delete BB, but BB himself gets the double kill. Eats a turret shot to the face, but managing to survive that one. They pick up the second inhibitor turret of the game. Prides now has to run away from the Void Assault Mecha Kha'Zix. He's gonna get that one. Can Pride's out juke this bug. One more auto attack. It's going to be the ace for the Azubu Type A Assassins.
After the break, we will find out who is ranked first in the LCS EU, and we'll also take a closer look at the race between Cloud9 and Team Solo Mid during the LCSNA. Fasten your seatbelts. ESGN News shall return shortly. Welcome back to the desk. Coming directly after the news, Fight Night Hearthstone shall return. Now, some LoL news. The last day of the LCS EU recently came to a close, and with it, the spring split, which saw SK Gaming on top with 18 wins and 10 losses. Fnatic failed to beat SK yet again, ending up in second place with 17 wins and 11 losses after beating Roccat. The only hope was for Millennium to take out SK. Alliance managed to recover from the past losses a little bit too late, but recovered some pride as they took wins in matches against Gambit Gaming and the Copenhagen Wolves. Also, Roccat as well, and Gambit Gaming and Copenhagen Wolves can keep their chins up. The only teams who should be worried are Superhot Crew and Millennium, as they are both facing the relegation matches and may drop out of the LCS. Let's check out a bit of the action from the match between Alliance and the Copenhagen Wolves.
pause for thought, but it seems they're going to go for this one. This is a dangerous, dangerous play because the 8 all carries, all the damage dealers for Alliance are alive. The only thing they're missing is the Smite, which is now spawned. They're taking a lot of damage, and this Baron's not going down quick enough. They're going to have to peel for it. Froggen goes in, gets his ultimate down towards Frog. Forgiven gets away with it as well. Baron Lucy, no! He gets the kill. The Baron back up towards the damage. Shook is running in, as well as Nip. They've only taken it down to half health, and they're still tanking it up now. Here comes Nip, here comes Shook, straight up towards it. Youngbuck going down. There's going to be one kill. Gets the reset, jumps back across. Aurelia gets the kill. Amazing goes down. Wicked picks him down with a double. Now they move towards the Baron. Youngbuck gets away with it. My God, what a turnaround. Youngbuck still not got an ultimate. Shook jumps on him, takes him down, goes back, eats the Baron. Thank you very much. Alliance in the lead. Sweep out those wards.
We can actually land 50%. Still going aggressive.
Going on towards Kautar. Kautar had already used that Seraph's Embrace. He may well get enough on towards him. Gets another surge. Charges on towards him. Does not quite get close enough, though. This way is going to be Shook. He's going to get in on towards him. Manages to take down Froggen. Amazing follows him towards him. Shook gets taken down. The Baron does the damage, but Nip comes back on towards him. Froggen has taken down Youngbuck over the side there alongside Tabs. Amazing gets caught out. The hook comes in. Tab gets a double. And this time Alliance will turn to the Baron. To catch someone out when looking for that kill, and the rest of Alliance, well, they pounced on that one. They're not going to take an open invitation. Unlimited's down. He's going to go pop, and that is going to be another one as they jump off Forgiven. Zed gets himself a second. Forgiven going ham. Youngbuck, he's going to use that Zhonya's Hourglass, but this could be Alliance rushing on through their pace. There is 20-second death timers on both Amazing and Kautar, and this could easily be enough time for Alliance to push on through for the win.
There's no minion wave yet, so they're going to have to tank the turrets themselves, and Wicked up in the top lane is pushing here, but they're going on to the Nexus turrets.
Well, they're going to run on through, and Alliance are going to take themselves third place. Ironically, it means they will face the Copenhagen Wolves in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. If they finish the game right now, which they're not going to. Kautar runs out, tries to get on towards Tabs. Tabs is doing what he can. Froggen round the backside. He's doing a Peke once again. He's going to take down the Nexus. Kautar tries to go take. Tabs is going to get dropped down. But it's Froggen that finishes.
With the last week of LCSNA coming to fruition, Cloud9 have shown that they have earned their place ahead of Team Solo Mid. So let's take a look at the first day. No surprises here, as all the usual suspects won their matchups, including Cloud9 achieving victories against CLG and XDG. This resulted in them taking first place solely for themselves. Additionally, it was a sad day for XDG, as the loss made it official they can no longer get out of the relegation battle. Here are the highlights of the games between Cloud9 and XDG.
That XDG do not have a lot of threat moving towards mid.
Benny coming in high, takes a bit of damage there, but they got the shield on. Balls wants to go deep on this one. It is going to be the Subjugate going down. The Ignite could hit right here, but it's going to be the Hate Spike coming out. There's the Mega Inferno. High gets hit up, but they're going to call it down on the Smithy. The Infuse comes out from High and takes him down. ManCloud doing what he can to clean up what can be done here in the top lane, but it looks like he might put himself in a bad spot. No, this seems to be in his advantage. The barrier goes down. Meteos comes in with a Hate Spike. Balls, could he get the pillar up? Oh, but he goes down. ManCloud's nearly out of mana as Meteos going Metal Gear on this one.
They call up Sneaky too. They want to fight this.
Sheep is there. Sneaky moving. Mega Inferno Bomb is not up from ManCloud. He's got to make the long haul with low mana. 1-for-1 going down as it just gets dropped onto Benny. Xmithy very low, taking shots from Sneaky. He's got the shield on from Lemon Nation's Karma. Balls, no shield needed there. The tank guy getting himself in.
ManCloud.
Now the 3v4 as they start to set themselves up in a line, but that line allows them, Cloud9, to focus out whoever they want. A quick kill going down each side of the team in a retribution fight, and it looks like it's 7-4. Zuna wants more, can't get an ooze.
Oh, this could be an easy tower dive. 2 members coming up from Cloud9.
What a pillar coming in, shocking and just slowing 3 people. Sheep couldn't really get out of that one. He has 200 health leaving the fight, and it's going to be Xmithy. He was on the left side of the pillar and realizes it's only death that's going to bring him back home. Turrets.
Continuing now with LCSNA, the second day was a lot more action-packed. Team Curse surprisingly defeated Counter Logic Gaming, who seemed to have a renewed sense of purpose. But undoubtedly, the highlight of the day was the match between the 2 powerhouses, Team Solo Mid and Cloud9. The outcome of this game more or less decided the third day, and with it, the final positions in the standings. See for yourself, kick back, relax, and enjoy the highlights.
Spotted out right now by the Dragon Ward. 2 versus 2, High has a pretty good advantage.
Be very big. The heal they can put back onto Meteos is going to allow. No, High takes it because he took the brunt of the body slam coming in. Back over to High, another heal. No, the wish coming out on himself, and he is able to keep himself alive. No, did not hit the barrier in time. Meteos now in a very bad spot. Sneaky over the wall, but Expulso gets him down with a fast Q and turns away from the explosion. Wild Turtle now on the fadeaway calling, but he may go down. The heal, the auto attack does make the distance, and it takes down Turtle in the 2 for 2. Bottom turret takedown. Not gonna happen. Everything just getting back into place at the right time. Spell immune on that. Soul Shackle is within range. Locks it down. Lemonation's going to be calling in for Meteos on the backside. They're also going to get the repel in here from the odd one just on the top side of the screen. May it be enough? The Dark Binding takes down Expecial. Odd one still wants a bit of the fight as he takes a bite out of Sneaky. But Cloud9 makes it out alive after the long haul fight. And here comes High.
And the Mikhail's rush there. He's able to use it to cleanse the... Oh, Odd one's in trouble.
Had to flash it. Then he uses the repel. Very nicely gets himself back into turret range. Flashes the explosive cast. High getting himself into a perfect position. Tanking the turret. He's going to have to be very careful with the amount of armor he has on himself. Using barrier for a last shot so Sneaky and Lemon can get into position.
Oh, dodges the big one.
The Valkyrie to come up soon. No. The last through the front door uninvited. Inhibitor turret number 1 about to go down. Dyrus on home guard. He's going to have to drag his descent in or out of this one. They're not able to do too much damage, but they also don't want to just focus it onto Dyrus because they don't know what else is behind that dragon door. The rest of TSM is there, but do they have the damage to take it out? Cloud9 turns and starts to obliterate Team Solo Mid. It's going to be 50-second timers on the clock. 3 are already down without Cloud9 losing 1 member. Kobe, the inhibitor turret hits. The minions are pretty far away, and it looks like
spotted out right now by the Dragon Ward.
Time now to take a look back at Day 3 of the North American LCS. When Cloud9 took out TSM, TSM seemed exhausted and surprisingly took an uncharacteristic loss to XDG, who gained more and more map pressure after winning a team fight against the Baron buffed Team Solo Mid. Ironically, Cloud9 nearly lost their game as well against Team Coast, meaning that TSM would have been tied with Cloud9 afterwards. Besides XDG being placed in the relegation battle, Evil Geniuses find themselves resigned to the same fate. One big team was chasing them for sure, that was LMQ. Now, we have the highlights of Cloud9's final push against XDG.
For this one, Lemonation will land the root on the Nintendo. Q will land here as well. Ward over the wall. The flash done for Daydreamin. Lemonation's got nowhere to go. Wiz Fusion gets the kill, but Daydreamin will go down. Meteos joins the fight. Shield from Nintendo. Here comes Zion Spartan. Meteos will go down. Double kill Wiz Fusion. Breaks the Banshee's Veil with Q. Smart little move there. High's gonna find some poke though. You can see how effective that is with 3 items. Wow! Down goes Lemonation. And Coast looked to go in on this one. Daydreamin looks for the stuns, not gonna find it. Nintendo, not a good spot. Pop Seal flashes out. Here comes Nocturne. This is gonna be a little bit rough. We'll see if they can do it in the Nintendo. Back. Daydreamin low is Fusion. Force a flash away. Burst from Shifter. Everyone is actually still alive in this one. Blocked by balls from the ulti. Now Zion looks for a bit. He's going to teleport
deep here.
Behind C9. Shifter going in as well. The retreat pings come in. He is there. Q's not going to land. Kicks balls in. The explosion. Legendary Shifter. Balls it high on the run. Zion, can he find the damage? Gets in a melee range. Lands the Q. Puts the slow down as well. Huge damage. High's going to go down. Coast find a 3-for-1 overall.
And now vision of Coast long enough for Meteos to get the inhibitor. And he faked his back here in the fog of war. They're still wondering if Coast are actually going to go for it, and they do.
Meteos is going to look for the Nexus turrets here, though, if they can get enough. Daydream is going to find the sun. High gets Mikhail's, though. Shifter finds not enough damage, taking one down, and Coast have to run away. Meteos will close the game out by himself.
Oh, he's looking to. Balls is on the hunt. He's trying to keep vision. He's denying the backs.
Who's going to get away from this one? Daydream is going to get a recall in the brush. Zion Spartan about to get found by balls, but can Shifter burst him out. They're going to look for the damage, going to get rid of Renekton, but in him, Nexus turret number 1 is gone. Nexus turret number 2. Shifter pushed away. Meteos trying to close the game by himself, putting Cloud9 on his back, and the 4-4-2 Meteos takes down the Nexus.
And that, my friends, is all the news that is fit to stream. Before we finish here, let's head over to the 5-day forecast. Starting on Tuesday, we have the D2L Western Challenge between Team Alliance and Team Empire. The action starts at 6 p.m. CEST. Head over to twitch.tv/D2L. Wednesday, that will see the Asus ROG Dream League continuing with Empire playing off against the Evil Geniuses. Watch it live at 6:30 p.m. CEST. That is over at twitch.tv/Dream League. Thursday, we get to see the GSL Code A Season 2 kickoff. It all begins at 6 p.m. KST on twitch.tv/GSL. And the EU Challenger Spring Finals are heading our way on Friday. It all starts over at 9 p.m. CST and will decide the number 1 of the EU Challenger League. Catch all the action over at twitch.tv/Riot Games. And finally, Saturday, we have the Korean Dota 2 League with an amazing matchup between Team Zephyr and MVP Phoenix heading our way. You can catch all the live action at 2 p.m. KST over at twitch.tv/KDL_EM. So that's me done. I will catch you guys on the flip side.